How's it going, people? Slappy here, and this is your quest guide for the Waterfall. No skipping, no music, happy days. So for this, you need no quest requirements or skill requirements. However, item-wise, you will want 6 air runes, 6 earth runes, and 6 water runes, and also at minimum 1 rope. I recommend bringing along 2 or 3 just in case, as it is possible to lose them. Recommended item-wise, I do recommend bringing along a games necklace and food, simply for convenience, and food is always nice for this quest, as you will be taking damage. So as soon as you're ready, come up to the waterfall and speak to Amelia and choose option 2, how can I help, and that'll start off the quest. Just quickly run through. Once you've done so, you want to head to your west and board the raft. So you'll appear on this little rock here and you'll find this little kid right next to you. Go ahead and speak to him and quickly run through the chat. Once you've finished that, run towards the south of this little rock and turn your camera around so you can see the south side, and go ahead and use your rope on the rock on the other island. So once you find yourself on this little island, go ahead and simply climb this dead tree directly in front of you. As soon as you do so, you will appear at the bottom of the river. So once you're on shore here, you want to head into this building literally right next to you, just to your northwest side, and head on in. Once you're in here, you then want to go upstairs, and once you're upstairs, just go ahead and search the bookcases for a book on Baxtorian. So once you've found the book, just go ahead and simply read it. When I say read, you can simply skip through, and once you're done, just simply teleport over to Ardone. So in this next little section, we're going to be heading down to the Tree Gnome village. I'm going to be going from Ardone since I haven't done the quests and I don't have access to it quickly. If you do, however, you can use those methods, no problem at all, but I will be running from Ardy. So whichever way you choose to get there, make your way down to the Tree Gnome village. If you don't know where the Tree Gnome village is, you simply teleport to the Ardy and then make your way down to the south side of it. And basically just keep running south. And eventually you'll come across a giant maze. So once you're at the Tree Gnome village maze, you want to make your way in as if you was to actually enter the center of the maze itself into the little town. And there'll be a little dungeon or ladder you can climb down. That's where we need to go. If you have done the Tree Gnome village, you can simply right click or talk to Elcroy and he'll pass you through and literally take you right there. But if, like me, you haven't, this is the pathway through the maze. So as you're clicking on the minimap, you want to try to click literally to the innermost northeastern corner, and your character will automatically make his way through the maze for you. That's the easiest way to do it. And then follow the pathway round to the southeastern innermost corner, and you'll be able to see the symbol for a dungeon. Simply click towards that and your character will automatically make his way there. So once you're at this little dungeon entrance, just go ahead and enter. And first of all, you want to head to the east side of this underground little cave. And you'll see a slightly discoloured crate on the right hand side. Go ahead and search this one here. This will give you the key to Golry's cell. With the key in hand, you now want to head to the west side of this cave, and we're actually going to enter Golry's prison and go ahead and speak to him. So once you're here, simply use that key on the cell entrance and make your way in, and just simply speak to Golry. Quickly run through all of Golry's chat, and then wait a second, and eventually the conversation will continue. Carry on talking and you will receive Glariel's pebble. So once you've received Glariel's pebble, it's now time to teleport back up to our dome. And at this point we now need to bank all of your weapons and armor if you happen to have them, and you basically want to fill your inventory with food, especially if you're a low level, as for this little section you need to run past aggressive mobs and they will constantly attack you. These mobs are things like moss giants, etc. So there we go. So if you are wearing armor or weapons, go ahead and deposit them and get out all of your food. The only items you need with you at this point is the Glariel's pebble and a load of food if you are an extremely low level. So once you're ready, head north from the northern Ardy Bank and then head towards your northwest. Keep heading up to your northwest, and you can basically follow this path then all the way up to the north, and you should end up seeing this little fencing area here. This is literally where we fell down at the bottom of the river. From this point you just head a little bit touch to your north, and you'll see on your minimap the statue kind of area which you need to go to right here. So once you're at this little statue bit, you now want to use the Glariel's pebble on this little weird thing. If you just wait for a second, eventually you will appear inside. So from here you want to run directly to your west, and there you will find a chest. Go ahead and open it. Then search it, and you should obtain an amulet. As soon as you obtain that amulet, run down towards your south until eventually you come across a tomb. Once you're at the tomb, go ahead and simply search it, and you will then receive a vase. So with the actual amulet and the pebble and the vase on hand, it's now time to leave. So simply exit out the way you came in. So at this point you now want to home teleport, and basically you now want to bank, and you want to get some more food if needs be, as well as bring out your runes. So that is the 6 A's, the 6 Earths, and lastly the 6 Waters, as well as your ropes again, and you'll want the Glariel's pebble, the amulet, as well as the vase on you as well. So all in all, once you're banking, you should have 6 air runes, 6 earth runes, 6 water runes, 1 to 3 ropes, just to be safe, as it is possible to lose them while traversing the waterfall, as well as the Glariel's pebble, the amulet, and the vase. Additionally, you'll want the games necklace, as we need to head up to the waterfall again if you happen to have the games necklace, as that'll get us there a lot quicker. So as soon as you're ready and you have all of the items on you, just simply teleport up to the Barbarian outpost with the games necklace, and then make your way down to the waterfall. So from the games necklace, just simply run to your south and go back to Amelia's house, and we're going across on that raft once more. So once you're here, simply jump on the raft once again. And then turn your camera to the south so you can use the rope on the rock to get across. This time, once you're on the island, you want to use your rope on the dead tree to your south. And at this point, before you enter, make sure you equip Glariel's amulet. Once the Glariel's amulet is equipped, go ahead and enter. At this point, you'll now be inside. First things first, you want to head into the eastern room. And inside this room, you'll find a bunch of boxes. One of them will be slightly discolored. Go ahead and search that one. And upon doing so, you will receive a key. With the key in hand, you now want to head over to the western room. In the western room, you will find a doorway just past the fire giants. Go ahead and use your key on that in order to enter. You'll then find a key on the floor. Go ahead and pick that up and use that key to enter the next door. Inside this room, you'll see 6 pillars on either side of the room, so 3 on the left and 3 on the right. Simply use 1 air, 1 water, and 1 earth on each. Each time you do, you'll see a little puff of smoke, so that kind of confirms if you've actually added the room to it. So just make sure you add 1 of each to each of these pillars. Once you've added 1 of each room to every single one of those pillars, you now want to use Glariel's amulet on the statue of Glariel. And then you want to use Glariel's urn on the trough at the top, the Chalice of Eternity. Upon doing so, you'll complete this quest. Simple as that. So for doing this quest, you gain a nice healthy chunk of strength XP, attack XP, as well as 2 diamonds and 2 gold bars and 40 mythal seeds. All in all, nice easy quest. It can be done literally as soon as you make a brand new account on membership, and it gives you a very nice chunk of free, very easy XP. So there we go. That is pretty much it, people. Hopefully you enjoyed this guide, and until next time, I will catch you all later. Have a good one.